Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to the Synchronic Gaming YouTube channel. Today we have Boom Academy, who are going to be taking on Synchronic Gaming in this Golden Heart matchup. First attack in, we have number 7 of Boom Academy coming on in against Amir Khan. Let's see if he is able to take him down in this attack right here. King is coming on in from the 9 o'clock side, broken into as the queen is going to reside over to the top side as well. We have got root riders with the overgrowth, using a couple of super barbs over at the 4 o'clock side, as we have got our remaining root riders to coming on in from the 6 o'clock side of the base to push into this eagle artillery. Oh, we have a log launcher on this one to come all the way in, trying to open up the whole core of the base and potentially take down the multi and activate that rage tower nice and early. Jump spell for the king was actually really nice, which allowed the king to get a little bit of extra value, and tank for that queen for that monolith. If we have a wall breaker, we can potentially wall break this queen in, but the ice golems are going to stall her up a little bit. Warden ability was perfect right there as we go through and cycle and show you guys the equipment for all of the heroes as well. But now here we go, super barbs making a little bit of work over at 3 o'clock side. We rage up this royal champion and the remainder of those root riders. We have got as well the overgrowth over this town hall section, which is completely fine at the moment. Overgrowth does wear off over that town hall, but we have got that rage spell. RC did get sniped nice and early from that monolith as soon as her ability popped right there, which is not the end of the world, as it is going to be a triple on the board for Boom Academy, and it's going to be a sub 1 minute. Oh no, it's not. It's going to be around about 1 minute and 33 seconds, but it was a great opening attack from Boom Academy. And here we go, the second attack is in. The first attack for Synchronic Gaming, we have Philipp incoming against GG in of Boom Academy. Now incoming with those Edragons right here. Edrags in from the 10 o'clock side with the loons in behind. Stone Slammer has been selected on this one. Double rage spell early, Warden Eternal Tome. Now we do have the king and queen working their way from the 12 to 3 o'clock side of the base as well. We're trying to get a good push with these chains in towards that town hall section right there. Freezing the town hall, try to freeze the monolith. We did miss the monolith, unfortunately. We do freeze the air sweeper though, which is perfect. We're freezing the town hall and the backhand scar, and this mono does end up going on down. Town hall goes down as well. Stone Slammer still alive. Finally the air sweeper does go down. We have got the openings in the wall right there for the queen and the king also. King does go to Phoenix. Royal champion now coming on in from the 6 o'clock side of the base. A lot of Edragons still up, but they are veering off to the outside of the base, which is a little bit unfortunate coming on in for Philipp. But plenty of time left on the board. We popped the RC ability nice and early. Just over a minute has gone in this attack, and it's going to be a 3-star in a sub 1 minute and 10 seconds by Philipp. A beautiful opening attack from Synchronic Gaming to keep the pressure on Boom Academy for time early on. Second line of attackers are in. Kai of Boom Academy coming on in against General X, the captain of Synchronic Gaming. Now let's see what Kai can do. Root riders in from the 1 o'clock side. Queen at the 11 o'clock section of the base right here, trying to get the job done as quickly as possible. Siege barracks over at the 3 o'clock side of the base as well. Are we going to be sending our king in with the root riders? Yes, you better believe that we are. Rage spell has been placed as well. Everything is pushing on through the base. Nice early Warden Eternal Tome to negate all of this DPS damage that is going to be coming on in from the core of the base. Ice golems now coming on out as well. Overgrowth over this town hall, but we are leaving the scatter shot still up so we can take it down nice and early with the really nice usage of this overgrowth spell. As we waited for the spell towers to pop before using that overgrowth, means that it's going to be a long time before those spell towers do end up popping right back up. RC coming in from the 3 o'clock side of the base, picking off this scattered as well as this multi-arch tower. Is going to be absolutely monumental value from the RC with the super minions and the siege barracks as well as the king with that gauntlet as well. It's going to be monstrous, but that town hall is going to be a little bit of an issue as it pops up at a relatively bad time. We still have 1 rage and 3 freezes still remaining. RC ability does go off. We rage up the king and the super minions in the core of the base. We freeze the multi-target inferno over at the 6 o'clock side. RC picks off the monolith right here. Will this town hall be going down? You better believe that it will, and this is going to be another very quick attack coming on in from Boom Academy. But unfortunately there are going to be a little bit trading on time, but they are picking up the 3-star, so they're keeping the triple pressure on Synchronic, but time is slowly slipping away if Synchronic get another really fast 3-star. Here we go. We have General X now incoming for Synchronic Gaming, the captain himself. Let's see if he's able to get the job done and pick off these triples that are going to be needed for the second line of attack right here. We have the king with the golem tanking, queen over at the 9 o'clock side, siege barracks placed at the 12 o'clock section with the root riders now incoming from that 10 o'clock area. We have got the invis that goes and makes that monolith invisible, but we're going to be pushing on in. This jump spell for the king is going to be absolutely elite, giving perfect pathing right there, but the king veers off to the other way. Now this is going to be a little bit problematic for General X because he wanted the king to be able to pick off these ricochet cannons, and that's not going to manage to happen as quickly as he intended. But we have got the RC into the mix as well, that is fighting alongside those root riders. Queen is working her way from the 9 o'clock side as well. RC is pushing her way in from the 2 o'clock side of the base, working all the way over to that 3 o'clock section. She still has her ability. The king actually ended up assisting these root riders, but there's not many root riders left with decent HP. RC though still has that ability, and there is not there's just not enough base left, unfortunately, and there's plenty of time remaining. I mean, there's 1 minute and 10 seconds still on the clock right now, and there we have General X, the captain of Synchronic Gaming, coming in with a sub 1 minute 15 triple to keep the pressure on Boom Academy. Third line of attackers is now in Kinara, coming on in from Boom Academy, trying to take down Einstein of Synchronic Gaming. Queen over at the 3 o'clock side, king deployed at the 4 o'clock section. We got more root riders, this time with the overgrowth and the jump spell. Incoming root riders coming on in from the 4 to 5 o'clock side, siege barrack test that 6 o'clock section, jump spell giving king accessibility to this double multi-arch tower right there. Queen is going to be wall broken in towards the ricochet cannon over at the 2 o'clock side of the base, which is going to be very, very nice. Warden ability is keeping these root riders nice and healthy. Overgrowth over that town hall as well. Queen is going to do great work, but she doesn't have the frozen arrow, so we need to be a little bit tepid of that as well. Now pushing on forward, these root riders getting the job done at the moment. We have got the super hogs out, the siege barracks assisting. RC coming on in from the 9 o'clock side of the base right there as well. We got a lot of super barbs that will assist with these cleanup. We did end up using the invis vial on the queen. Now the skellies did distract her, but she ends up taking down the opposing RC. Will be able to pick off this multi-target inferno. The super barbs will be able to clean up perfectly. Freeze on the town hall, freeze on that invis tower, I believe it is right there, ensuring that it doesn't have to go off again. And this is going to be another 3-star coming on in for Boom Academy, and they're going to keep the triple streak on Synchronic Gaming. A much faster attack than we have seen from the prior two, and it's going to be a sub 1 minute 17 triple coming on in by Kinara of Boom Academy. Here we go. Simone is now in for Synchronic Gaming, taking on Sub Meow against Boom Academy. Overgrowth jump spell with root riders have been selected on this one as well. We've seen Simone hit crazy times with this exact armies. Queen at the 6 o'clock side, king over at the 5 to 4 o'clock side, root riders incoming from the 3 o'clock side, siege barracks over at the 12 o'clock section right here, attacking the base from all angles, trying to get the job done. Rage spell on those root riders, Valkyries pushing them in towards Expo, as well as this scatter shot area right there. Headhunters coming in behind, early warden ability, catching absolutely everything in that tome. We have got this king ability that's going to be moving on forward with that jump spell, giving him accessibility to the warden tower and the scatter as well, with the overgrowth spell on that town hall, because it was such a high DPS core right there. But the king is going to end up going to Phoenix right here, but he's going to keep on pushing on forward and getting the job done for a little bit longer. Super minions are going to clear up at the top side as they come out of the siege barracks right here as well, and all the remainder of these troops are now going to start clearing up these rings on the outside for cleanup. Finally the overgrowth wears off at the town hall, double ricochet cannon. We rage up right here as well, pushing everything back in towards the town hall. We freeze the multi, we freeze the ricochet cannon, because we want the super minions to take them out as quickly as possible. And there you have it. Look at Simone, a sub 1 minute and 10-second attack coming on in by him. Absolutely crazy speeds from Simone of Synchronic Gaming. The fourth line of attacks are now going to be coming on in. GG in is taking on SG Simon right here. Let's see if we can get the job done. We have got a a Zap Lalo selected. We zap out the monolith right here on this one. King sent into the 2 o'clock compartment. RC with the Skelly sent in for the 3 o'clock side. Queen sent in for the top side at the 12 o'clock section. Kind of dissecting this base compartment by compartment. Lalo starting nice and early from the 9 o'clock side, working up counterclockwise on this base. Blimping coming for the town hall with the headhunters pushing their way in behind. Warded ability catching those headhunters inside of that home as well. Absolutely beautiful. Blimp is going to hopefully make it to the town hall right there. and it does. There we have it. That Townhall should be able to go down with some sneakies coming on now with that Lava Hound, beautifully done at the moment. Now we're pushing through with this Lava. It's working its way over towards this 6 o'clock side, the best, trickling more balloons in at that side. Now we don't have much defenses left except for the scatter on the back end. We want this Royal Champion to be able to pick that off as the scatter at the 6 o'clock side goes down, with the 3 o'clock side one go down. It looks like it should be able to. Not a lot of base remaining, and this was a very quick Zap Lalo attack coming on in by GGN of Boom Academy, getting the job done, trying to get a little bit of that average attack time down for his team. And this was a fantastic hit coming on in against Zimon on Synchronic Gaming. Here we go, Einstein is in to close off the 4th round of attacks right here, incoming with Root Riders, Valkyries again, and those super barbs that we are going to be powering on through the base right here as well. Let's see if Einstein can get the job done and get these 3 stars that are required. King over at the 10 o'clock side, Queen at the 9 o'clock side, Siegebacks at the 3 o'clock section, RC coming on from 12 as the Root Riders coming from the 11 o'clock side. He's attacking this base on all angles right here. Absolutely crazy speed of deployment, making sure he can take down this base and get the job done. Jump spell opening up the Expo and the multi-infernos right here as well, beautifully placed, opening up all 3 compartments. We now also get the Skelly spell on the monolith right here. Early Warden Eternal Tome pushing these Root Riders into the scatter double poison area as well. RC now getting the job done, is going to work her way in towards that scatter shot, the monolith compartment of the Root Riders, pushing towards the scatter shots and get down this Town Hall. Super minions are going to clear up this 3 o'clock side really easily. Great work at the moment from Einstein to get the job done. We have got the RC ability, still got the Queen ability, 1 rage spell still remaining. This is looking very fast at the moment from Einstein. Will he be able to come in and get the job done? Queen popping the ability, King going to the Phoenix right here as well. Things are starting to stall up just a little bit, but it's going to be more than enough to get the job done for Synchronic Gaming, keeping the time pressure on Boom Academy right here. And this should be another sub 1 minute 10 second 3-star coming on in for Synchronic to get the job done against Boom Academy. Fantastic speed coming in for them, and they are not letting up at all. Final line of attackers is now in. Sup Meow up first as the last attacker for Boom Academy, incoming against Philipp of Synchronic Gaming, coming in with the Zap Lalo as it was one of their fastest attacks. Let's see if you can replicate GGN and get a rapid 3-star with the Zap Lalo as well. King over at the 12 o'clock side of the base, Queen at the 3 o'clock section as well. What is he going to aim to zap out in just a section? A couple of loons to set the funnel as well for the King. We zap out the mono, the mono and the multi-inferno. Very nicely done right there from Suck Me Out. Now let's see if you can push on forward. Ice Golem coming on in to tank for this Queen just a little bit, but this Ricochet Cannon is going to be a little bit problematic. We have got the Hounds and the Loons now coming in from the 9 o'clock side of the base, with these Headhunters pushing on in to take down the Royal Champion. Blimp has now been sent for the Town Hall. Double poison is going to be just a little bit scary, but the King pulling the second poison was absolutely huge. But there's a tornado trap right here, so we pop that Blimp nice and early, trying to make sure the Town Hall goes down, and it does go down in time. Perfectly done right here by Sup Meow, now trying to get the job done. More Loons coming on in from the 4 to 3 o'clock side of the base. We freeze the AD over at the 4 o'clock side as well. RC pushing on in from the 6 o'clock section, trying to keep everything going, trying to keep the speed up, but everything is slowly starting to dwindle away now. We are going to be working against a sweeper. Triple Ice Golem is going to keep this RC a little bit distracted as well, as these balloons are going to now have to go in towards this scatter and a sweeper without having any spell support, which is looking a little bit scary at the moment for Sup Meow. Will he be able to come in and get the job done? We're trying to send a couple of troops on the back end to try and tank this scatter, trying to distract it just a little bit. RC has gone to ability, and this is going to be a little bit unfortunate coming on in for Sup Meow of Boom Academy right there. He might be falling on short. It's going to be the first fail of the war, and it's the final attack. He wanted to keep up the time pressure with Synchronic Gaming, but unfortunately, because he tried to go way too fast, wasn't able to get the job done at all, and he completely misses the 3-star. Now this means as long as Synchronic Gaming come in, get the triple done on the last attack, time is completely out of the window. They cannot take it easy, slow things down just a little bit for the final hit, make sure everything goes down as planned, and get the job done. Unfortunately, Sup Meow wasn't able to do it. GG's to Boom Academy though. They put up a fantastic war, and unfortunately sometimes when you have to go a little bit faster, you end up slipping up just a little bit. Unfortunately, it's happened here, and now it's all on to Synchronic to come in, get the job done, and win this war. Final attacker of the war is now in Amir Khan, coming on in for Synchronic Gaming. He has got the Root Riders, he has got the Valkyries, but he's got a Golem this time as well. Skelly over at the 7 o'clock side with the Golem right there and the King in behind Queen over at the 6 o'clock section of the base, trying to push on forward. Unfortunately, the Golem didn't go into the Expo, which is a little bit scary. King doesn't look like he's heading towards his jump spell either, which is going to be a little bit problematic coming on in for Emir Khan. Will he be able to recover? Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock side of the base. Root Riders coming on in from the 9 o'clock side. Double Ice Golem as well as a Dragon inside of the Clan Castle on this one. We forced that King ability nice and early. Unfortunately, he completely avoided his jump spell, which is a little bit scary at the moment because it doesn't set up the perfect pathing for the Root Rider, so it means that he's going to have to try and recover a little bit. Sending a couple of barbs in for the ground expo whilst it was frozen is actually relatively nice, as well as those barbs being able to pick up that multi-arch tower. A couple more balloons working their way in towards this town hall area as well. RC is coming on in for the monolith side right here, picks up the monolith. Town hall gets activated. Town hall does need to go down sooner rather than later. Finally down it does go. We only have 3 super barbs left, no more spell support remaining, only the RC ability right here. Hopefully he does have that Hog Puppet and also the haste file right here to get the job done, but he should have more than enough troops to get the job done. Just needs to pop the RC ability, and there we go. Ricochet cannon goes down. There's no real threat remaining on this base, and there we have Emir Khan coming on in, even with the little bit of the miss up with the King and the jump spell. Manages to come in, manages to get the job done, gets the 3-star, gets the perfect war for Synchronic Gaming, and gets the win against Boom Academy in this Golden Heart Cup. GG's to our opponents, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this war. Take care, and see you guys in the video tomorrow.